Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going on a deep dive into AI personas. Those
Mm.
AI teammates designed to help you out with certain tasks so you can focus on the bigger picture. We're going to be looking at the case of Lillie AI, personal AI's very own brand manager.
Lily's really interesting. See, she isn't just some chatbot. She's actually been trained on a very specific data set, not like the generic internet stuff that most AI is fed. They trained her on personal AI's internal documentation, marketing materials, brand guidelines, even simplified explanations of their technology. This gives her a unique grasp of their values and mission, meaning she can represent the brand in a very accurate way.
So it's like she has this insider knowledge that lets her, embody the personal AI brand. But how does that training actually work in practice? Like, how does she actually help the team?
Well, that's where custom directives come in. They're basically a set of instructions that determine her personality and how she communicates. They're very detailed and specific to make sure that everything she does is in line with personal AI's vision.
So it's not just what she knows, but how she uses it. Can you give us like an example of what one of these directives would look like?
Yeah. One of Lily's directives is to transform complex technical content into clear, engaging language that resonates with everyone. This makes sure that she can talk about AI accurately, but also in a way that's approachable, which is really important for building trust.
Right, because AI can be kind of intimidating. So having an AI that explains things clearly and simply is really important. So it seems like they've really thought about her tone and how she interacts with people.
Yeah, absolutely. Another part of her directive is imagine you're explaining things to a curious friend who is smart but unfamiliar with the technology. This helps her sound relatable and friendly and less robotic.
I like that. It's all about balancing expertise and approachability, which is important for any brand ambassador, human or AI. But how does Lilly handle the different ways personal AI communicates, like on social media versus their website?
That's where channel directives are used. Think of it this way. You wouldn't talk to your boss the same way you talk to your best friend. Channel directives let Lily change how she communicates depending on the platform and what she's trying to do.
Ah, so she can be professional on LinkedIn,
Yeah,
but more playful on Facebook.
exactly. That's essential for keeping their brand consistent across different platforms. For example, if personal AI wants to make a new landing page for their website, they can use Lily's website landing page directive.
So they don't have to start from scratch. They've got a framework that's based on their brand guidelines
Yeah.
and is designed to get people to, well, convert.
Exactly. Efficiency and consistency. They can do the same thing for their social media. Lily's LinkedIn post directive helps them keep things professional, and the Facebook post directive makes sure the content is engaging while staying on brand. This level of control is really valuable for any company trying to manage their online presence.
This is starting to sound like a super efficient AI-powered marketing machine. Let's get practical, though. How does personal AI's team actually use Lilly day to day? Can you give us some real-world examples?
Sure. Let's say the team's brainstorming their next campaign. They might ask Willie things like, how can we incorporate our brand colors into the campaign visuals? Or what key elements of our brand voice should we emphasize?
So they're using her almost like an internal consultant who really understands the brand.
Exactly. And this isn't just hypothetical. They really do use her for real challenges. For example, they might ask her, how can we communicate our commitment to privacy and user control in a way that's clear and reassuring?
Which is a huge concern people have with AI. So it makes sense to use her to communicate these values effectively. It sounds like she's become a vital part of the team.
She really has. And this is only scratching the surface of how AI personas can be used.
Wait, are you saying there's more? That
Yeah.
they could be used in other departments or even other industries?
Yeah. Lily's focused on brand management, but AI personas have almost unlimited potential. Every business has tasks that are really important, but take up a ton of time. Things that could be automated or streamlined so, human employees can focus on the more strategic stuff. That's the power of AI personas. They multiply your workforce.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. Can we get like even more specific? How could AI personas change different parts of a business?
Oh, definitely. Let's say you've got a research and development team, a group of scientists working on some groundbreaking new drug. They have to go through tons of research papers, clinical trial data, regulatory guidelines. It takes forever.
Yeah, bet.
But imagine they had an AI persona that was trained specifically on pharmaceutical research. It could analyze all that data, find patterns and insights that humans might miss, and even write up reports with the main findings.
So the scientists could focus on the actual experiments and innovation and not get bogged down by data.
Exactly. It's all about speeding up discovery and bringing new solutions to market faster. And this isn't just for scientific research. Think about financial analysis. An AI persona could analyze market trends, see which investments are good, even make financial reports super fast and very accurately.
That'd be huge for investment firms, hedge funds, anyone who has to make fast decisions based on data.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about customer service. I'm sure we've all had to deal with chatbots that just don't understand our questions or give us helpful answers.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. It's so frustrating.
Right. But now imagine an AI persona that's been trained on your whole product catalog, your customer service history, even your FAQ database. It can handle so many customer questions with personalized answers, super quick and efficient solutions.
So not only would customers be happier, but the human agents would have more time to deal with the complex stuff that really needs a person.
Exactly. It's about finding the right balance between AI and human interaction to give customers the best possible experience.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, I'm also a little worried. If everyone starts using AI personas, will there be any jobs left for humans?
I get that. It's something we need to think about as AI gets more advanced. But I think the real opportunity is in humans and AI working together, not replacing each other. AI personas should be tools that help us do more, not get rid of us.
So humans and AI working together, each doing what they're good at.
Right. Think of it like this. A construction worker uses a hammer to build a house. The hammer doesn't replace the worker. It helps them do their job better.
I like that. So in the future, AI personas will be like our hammers, helping us build bigger and better things.
Exactly. And remember, AI personas are still pretty new. We're just starting to see what they can do.
So how do you even make an AI persona? Is that just for the big tech companies like personal AI? Or can smaller businesses and regular people make them too?
That's a great question. And the good news is that AI is getting easier for everyone to use. Platforms like Personal AI are making it simpler to create and train your own AI personas. Even if you don't know a lot about tech.
So you don't need a whole team of engineers and data scientists.
Nope. Think about building a website. Years ago, you needed to know code to make even a simple site. But now there are platforms that let anyone make a website using drag and drop tools and easy interfaces.
So you're saying it's becoming like that for AI personas too?
Exactly. More and more platforms are letting you train AI personas using normal language, just like you'd talk to a human assistant. You give it info, tell it what to do, and it learns and adapts over time.
That doesn't sound too hard. But what about the data? Where do you get all the information to teach your AI persona how to do its job?
Another good point. The data you use to train it is really important. The good news is that there are a lot of places to get data. If you're making an AI persona for your business, you can start with your own internal documents, product catalogs, customer service logs, marketing materials, anything that has the knowledge and expertise of your company.
So you're basically feeding the AI persona the brain of your business.
Exactly. And you can add to that with data that's publicly available, industry reports, research papers, anything that's relevant to what you want your AI persona to do.
Like giving it a crash course in your industry.
Exactly. And the more data you give it, the better it will be at its job.
This is all so interesting. It feels like we're at the beginning of a big change in how we work. But before we get too excited about all the possibilities, maybe we should think about some of the potential problems with this technology.
Yeah, that's important. AI personas have a lot of potential, but we need to be aware of the downsides too. For example, some people are worried about bias in AI algorithms. If an AI persona is trained on data that has biases, it could make biased decisions.
That's really important. We've seen those stories where AI is trained on biased data and makes unfair decisions. So it seems like making sure AI is fair and doesn't have unintended consequences would be like the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely. We have to be super careful about the data we use for training, and we always need to be checking what it's doing, just in case there's any bias. And that leads to another thing we have to think about, transparency. If we're going to be working with AI, we got to know how it makes decisions.
Right. It's not enough for it to just be smart. It has to be understandable. We need to trust our AI teammates.
Exactly. And that means being open about how they work, what data they're using, how their algorithms are made. You need trust to work together well, especially with AI.
This makes me wonder about how AI personas will affect the workforce. If businesses start using AI teammates a lot, what happens to human jobs?
That's the big question, isn't it? It's a tough one. No easy answers. Some experts say AI will automate a lot of jobs and cause unemployment. Others say AI will create new opportunities in industries and we'll have even more jobs, just different ones.
So AI might not take our jobs, but it will change how we work.
Yeah, I think that's right. And I think to get through this change, we need to focus on upskilling and reskilling people. We need to give them the skills they need to succeed in a world where they're working with AI.
That makes sense. Instead of being scared of AI, we should see it as a chance to improve our skills and focus on what humans are good at. Things like creativity, critical thinking, solving complex problems.
Exactly. Let AI handle the boring, repetitive stuff. That way, we can do what we do best: think, innovate, connect with each other.
This has been a really great deep dive. We started talking about Lillie AI, Personal AI's brand manager, and now we're talking about what AI personas mean for businesses and for everyone.
Yeah, it shows how AI is going from something futuristic to a real tool that's already changing industries.
And it brings up so many interesting questions. If you could make your own AI persona, what would it do? How would it change your work and your life? These are questions to think about as we enter this new era of AI.
Yeah, definitely. And remember, this is just the start. AI is always growing, and it's our responsibility to guide it and make sure it's used for good.
Well said. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for coming with us on this journey into the world of AI personas. Until next time, keep exploring and keep asking questions.